So, how was April? Well, Monster Hunter Wilds got some extra love, with the title updates adding Mitsune, a high rank Zoshia fight, which is incredible, and by the time this video releases, an Arc Tempered Rei Dao fight. I enjoyed all these fights, they were a fun time, and also to get higher level gear was just nice as well. Since Monster Hunter Wilds came out, I've seen a lot of conversation about Bahamut from Final Fantasy XVI coming to Monster Hunter Wilds. And some people have made some excellent points as why they shouldn't do this, due to its outrageous damage, being a deity, but my counterpoint to that is the fight would be legendary to take part in. Ignore the idea of destruction Bahamut would leave behind, think of how insane it would be to tackle this thing. Don't get me wrong, there is this level of intimidation when it comes to fighting new monsters when you first get into the series, but when that leaves and you find your footing as a hunter, you wanna fight everything, and that's something I think Bahamut would kind of inspire into a lot of people. I will say though, they shouldn't bring Bahamut in until Master Rank comes in, just due to the scale of Bahamut. It shouldn't be kind of watered down, they should be able to fully explore what Bahamut can do with one kind of fight, like one iteration of that fight. Spider-Man 2 was an incredible addition to the series. It left me hungry to see what's coming next with the third installment. Now, was it the best title in the series? No, but what it lacks in terms of powerful moments or overall feel that can only be captured by Spider-Man in stories, it makes up for with the introduction of the symbiote and the unresolved stories that are most likely going to be huge deals in the next game. I decided to jump back into World and see how it compared after Wilds, and I've got to say I still prefer Monster Hunter World. I prefer the locations, the monsters, how it feels to play, but most of all I prefer how the game is set to this explore kind of tempo. I love walking around the locations and reminiscing on how I learned the map. I carted over there in the middle of a turf war, I fled up these vines and stumbled across a new place to put up my camp, and explored all these paths that led me to some wonderful views that made taking a breather and soaking it all in something I couldn't help doing. Also, the Master Rank content was absolutely amazing. Now, Dead Island 2 and Far Cry 6 I played on Xbox. I was not sorting out my PC and my Elgato just to record that, but a friend asked me if I wanted to play some games on Game Pass, and yeah, we played those. Dead Island 2 is one of my favourite zombie games. It's just fun, and while some people think it's boring in ways, I kind of just overlook all those details and have fun with the game. Far Cry 6 on the other hand, I can't stand it. There's so much talking. The only redeeming quality of Far Cry 6 for me is Chorizo, which is a companion dog with a tool belt, and cockfighting. The cockfight stuff is actually really well done. Like, it's obviously a side thing inside the game, but it is kind of hilarious, and Chorizo is so adorable. Also, Far Cry, what are you doing with the bullet stuff? It makes no sense. I am playing Far Cry 6. It's fun to play with a friend, but I would not play the game single player. Then we got some Nintendo Direct news, which was amazing. We got to see the console and all that stuff. I have just a few key notes here. The prices of games kind of feel outrageous. Donkey Kong Bonanza looks incredibly fun. Mario Kart World looks like an awesome step up from the previous title. Dustblood looks interesting, but I'm not really interested in it enough to warrant buying a console for this exclusive. The gimmicks, the mouse Joy-Cons, the camera stuff with game chat, it just feels really odd. Why would I want to watch my friend's game when one, I'm playing games, or two, it looks like super situational if you were going to help other people like find things? I don't know, I don't feel it'll stand the test of time very well, but you know, it is what it is. Unpopular opinion, but the price of the console doesn't bother me that much, simply because it's a one-off purchase that can play your old games too. With that said, I live in the UK and the prices are not as crazy as they are in other countries in the world. Just to be clear, if you don't care about the prices and buying a Switch 2 and its exclusives or third-party games will make you happy, then I'm 100% overjoyed for you. I hope you have a wonderful time, and I am no way trying to say you can or shouldn't enjoy it. Do what makes you happy. Cristiano Ronaldo is a playable character in Fatal Fury, City of Wolves. I have nowhere to talk about this. I'm not going to make a big video about it, but that was just super weird for me. When I heard this, I thought it was a joke, but the gameplay actually looks amazing. And I don't know who okayed this, but a collaboration like this is just insane to see. They also added a DJ called Salvatore Ganacci, I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know what's happening over there, but this is just dumb fun stuff and I love to see it. I finished Attack on Titan and Arcane, which both were amazing in their own right, and finished Halo Contact Harvest. Should have been done years ago, but it's finished now and that's what's important. Funnily enough, saying I was going to do that made me want to finish them, prioritizing them till they were done kind of thing. And to end the month, Expedition 33. Me and a friend were both hyped for this game and hadn't seen each other in a while, so we organised a weekend of chilling and playing through Expedition 33 together, watching the story unfold, taking turns with the exploration and combat, and most of all just enjoying this beautiful world. We didn't finish it, but regardless, the game was breathtakingly pretty, the story was intriguing, and it's awesome that I got to share this experience with someone as we chatted about finding things, learning new skills, and just what we liked and disliked about the game. And that was April for me. It was a fun time and I got to enjoy a lot more than in March, which was well needed, and overall I had a great time doing it. But what about you? What did you get up to? What did you play? What did you enjoy? How was your April? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely day and or evening, and I'll catch you next time.